Why? Because I got to see my parents after 10 solid years. You're gonna fail or you're gonna succeed, it's whatever. In my case, I failed miserably most times. It was great, until I got depressed. I lost myself. Hey everybody, so if you're here, that means you definitely made it to 2020, right? So happy, blessed 2020, happy new year. I hope you guys are doing so well. I hope you guys are feeling great. I hope you guys are starting strong, because this year comes with a lot of good vibes. I don't know if you guys are feeling that already, but I am already feeling that good vibe at the end of the year. Well, and when I say well, the devil tried, y'all. He tried to take my life, but it didn't work, right? So I definitely crossed off joyfully, and I'm really grateful to God, and I hope you guys are too. So per the title, right, we're definitely gonna look back really quick. I didn't plan this, I didn't script it or anything like that, so this is gonna be all over the place, but I hope you guys stay with me real quick. Let's look back. 2017 was the year I began to lose myself. In 2017, I began to take anything for granted. If you've ever been subscribed to me from the beginning, then you know what I'm talking about, because I took a long break. I try to come back on YouTube. I would pop a video here and there. I would pop a video there and there. Next 3 months, next 4 months, next year. I began, reducing my uploads. So I was uploading probably two videos every week. Went from there to about 4 videos a whole year. That's how bad it was. In 2017, I began to lose myself. So if you don't understand what I'm talking about in terms of losing myself, that means that I was doing things out of the norm. If you're an extrovert and you turn into an introvert all of a sudden, then that's a problem. A lot of people were like, oh girl, you're so quiet. And I'm looking at them like, quiet? I've never been quiet. If I'm quiet, then there's a problem, because this girl you're seeing right here was never the quiet type. So a lot of things have happened in my life, a lot of things have happened in the past years that have changed a lot about myself, and that's what I meant by I lost myself. In 2017, I made a lot of rush decisions. In 2017, I took a lot of risks. And of course in life, you gotta take some risk here and there. You're gonna fail or you're gonna succeed, it's whatever. In my case, I failed miserably most times. I began to lose a lot of things around me. I was blinded by a lot. In 2018, fast forward, 2018, I was still in that same environment, still in that same time, still in that same mindset, same habits. I was making more rushed decisions, and I was pleasing others and not myself, making decisions based on what everybody else felt and not what I felt. I was forgetting myself more. In 2018, I kept doing that. I went up. It was great, until I got depressed. I cried a whole lot. In 2018, I was in so much pain. In 2018, I was definitely not myself. I had become a whole shadow. In 2018, I did not look like myself. In 2018, I was miserable. So I would term that as the year I learned a lot. I lost a lot of friends, things financially. I was almost homeless at some point. In 2018, there was a lot going on technically in 2018, okay? But in 2019, fast forward, like I said, I lost a lot of things. I learned a lot in 2018. So when I crossed over, the first thing I did was celebrate myself on my birthday, right? In 2019, if you've seen that video, it's right there. I did a giveaway. Amazing people, amazing loved ones, people subscribed. A lot of love from people on that day. That was my beginning in 2019 when I had my birthday. And I didn't do much for myself, but I had to accept myself in 2019, and that to me was the beginning. I had to understand that I mattered as well. And so let's rewind this, way back. 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017, I was not celebrating myself, like I said, walking on this earth. So in 2019, I said, you know what, girl, you're gonna pick up a wine glass and you're gonna do what you gotta do. You gotta do that for you. Okay. In 2019, I sat down and I made sure I understood a lot of things sat down, reflected on my life in the past year, sat down and made decisions, and I had to let go of a lot. And that had to start on that day. That was the year, and that's the year we're focusing on right now, okay? So let's look back. 2019, what happened? In 2019, I learned a lot. I started to accept myself more. In 2019, I was hiding, disappearing for a reason. I scaled back way back. I decided to work on myself, understand things more, learn more, work on picking myself back up. Now, when I say all of this, it means I had to let go of things that were not working for me. And I had to forgive more. And I had to guard my energy. And I think a lot of people have seen me say that a lot of times. I was guarding my energy. I was guarding my energy. I was guarding my energy. When I say that, I mean I wasn't around the things that were not beneficial for me. If I'm in an area where I feel is gloomy, I'm not going to be there. If I'm in an area where I feel it's depressing for me, I'm not going to be there. I'm not wasting that energy anymore. I'm not putting it in places that are not appreciated. I'm not putting it in things that are not appreciated. I'm keeping it in. I needed it. In 2019, I was selective of the places I had to be. I was selective of the people that I was investing my time and energy into. In 2019, in the same way, I was very selective of the people that were putting their energy into me. I regretted a lot, accepted a lot. In 2019, I appreciated a lot more. I had amazing people around me that held me together, and I'm forever grateful to you guys. In 2019, I lost a lot, but I also gained a lot. It took a lot of energy, it took a lot of work, and that's why I had to protect my energy, because that energy that went into that was not a joke. I made sure I rose back up. I had the people that held my hand and rose me up. I had a lot of love. In 2019, I was blessed. Why? Because I got to see my parents after 10 solid years. That's probably going to be a story for another day. In 2019, I was blessed with a whole lot of good, and I just decided to do what was best for me. That was the best decision I ever made. Because now I feel good. And see, I crossed over thankfully because of God's grace. 2020, I entered with so much satisfaction. I entered with my head right? And I am so blessed today because I can talk about it, because I have not talked about these things for a while. So if you ever wondered what happened to this girl, she used to do YouTube videos and upload like 2 times in a week, and then before we knew it was like 1 time in a week, then it went from 1 time in a week to about 0 times in a week, and then like twice in 2 months, and then it went from that to about 4 times in an entire year. These are the reasons why that happened. I was slowly declining, and I'm grateful to God, because if it wasn't for Him, I wouldn't be here today. And so today I came here to talk and look back and just smile at it, because that was a storm that I just had to hear today. So 2020, I'm here to say happy New Year, and I hope you guys are ready for what's coming, because 2020 is coming with awesome vibes. It started awesome. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you picked a thing or two. So if you came expecting a whole lot, this is all it is. I was just touching on little things here and there. But if you want to know more details, just comment, let me know what you want to know. And before I step out, you already know, make sure you hit that subscribe button, give me that thumbs up, because I go a long way. And don't forget to comment, ask me all the questions you want to ask. Don't forget to share. And of course, before I step out, you're allowed to what? Dream it, you're allowed to speak it, and you're allowed to what? Live it. So of course, peace out. Bye.